normal crops, and there's a lot of competition there.
The difference between normal crop and your crop. Yours are medication.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're comparing both. Shouldn't do that.
Yeah, so there are chances of you earning more here. Okay.
And are you looking at a particular targeted group of people who take your crop, or it's not like a wheat or something?
No.
What is the crop? The plant species alters whatever you put inside it.
No, that's what we are going to create a hybrid in such a way that it will have such an effect. That will be hybrid.
Yeah, one by one. You have a point?
Whatever she said, all over the world, everything won't be the same. If at all, everything
It's very good and good they only use it because they're going to have lots of crops because we are going to get all the business.
For a crop they're gonna grow, they have some idea about what they're targeting about. For a particular disease, they can't implement on all the diseases. Like what?
It might be broad.
Ma'am, I have one. Like if their intention is about only one particular antigen or whatever it is, by the time they implement on it, by the time the plant grows, it might have mutated.
And it might not happen.
Yeah, and there will be species of plants unmutated for whatever it was there while we are.
How can you say I'm talking about bacteria when you don't know what it is then?
See, okay, mutation after not the entire.
Can I just add one point here, please? We are, I think, getting into extreme granular details here. We spoke about the general technology. Yes, you can use some examples to substantiate your technology, but here in this case, they have not chosen this disease or this bacteria. They are saying generic technology. And already, maybe they don't want to publicize it. They want to file for a patent and then come and tell you, what they want to talk about. Right? You never know. They are just being smart. You don't be foolish when you are coming and talking about it because your competitors here who might steal your ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah? So, any other point that you have? Okay.
And it's
You had a point.
I'm just asking, I was just thinking if mutation happens so fast or not. Will it happen? It will take some generations. So it's a fair idea. That's also a fair point, but it's not that their plant will go waste in the first produce.
No, that's a valid point that you raise. And see, when you start thinking of an idea, the hope is it will work out. But there is always a possibility it may not. You have to factor in both of those, right? So which is what they have done. Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You were, I'm sorry, predators, right? Variants. Address the other competitors.
For any bacteria today, the virulent factor may be anything. A lipid, a polysaccharide, a glycoripid, anything may be the virulent factor. But one which gives the resistance for the bacteria is plasmid. Okay?
It's plasmid.
Yeah. If you attack the plasmid, we can cure that. Maybe let it attack us, but we can kill that. Because if we remove the plasmid by some techniques, okay, the orange region, we should attack the orange region only. If you attack it will suppress the self-replication. Okay, self-replication it will stop. So that bacterium will become susceptible to the any drug is supplied. If it remove that anti-drug resistance, then if you supply the drug, obviously it will work. It will kill the bacteria.
I just have one point.
Even I have a point.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah,
So how do you ensure, okay, you can existing plasmid, okay, you target existing plasmid and it is gone. But how do you prevent bacteria from getting transformed with the new plasmid? That's unstopped.
No, ma'am, they are running on the auric region, okay? the cofactors, the molecules which are involved in the formation of oric region, if you attack, it won't replicate. Yeah.
I'm talking about plasmid coming from outside.
It will affect them also. I'm just generally affecting the oric region of the plasmid. Oric region, okay? Then it won't get replicated. So it will become susceptible to the any drug you supply.
You have a point? You have a point?
Most of the organisms have
Louder, louder.
most of the organisms will have the similar origin site. And if what if the
Yeah, it affects other cells as well, right? Because the oric site, the nucleotide sequence basically remains the same. That's what you're targeting. So if you
No,
target
it
that,
won't remain the same. For not all the strains will have the oric-based plasmids. It will have different plasmids, okay? All not.
you said targeting
Okay,
oric
only
site.
yeah.
The oric site will have a particular nucleotide sequence, right?
No, not at all. Not all the.
It will have a particular nucleotide
Yeah.
sequence. What if there is a similar nucleotide sequence present in other cells?
Like you
That
see-
also gets
You're
disrupted.
probably giving the healthy ones.
Yeah.
And the most
Whatever we supply, it will give the healthy one also.
No. See, they are talking about the good bacteria present in your normal microflora.
Explain how to go to tackle this problem. Maybe that will sort out.
Yeah, the targeting. How will
Whether
you
you want to
restrict
use
it?
some method to just degrade the plastic with giving antibiotics, not the one which do not convert the antibiotics. Here, how we are going to do it.
So, one second. So maybe you know what, technology-wise it's not really wrong or completely offbeat, but maybe we can add another element to their product where they say the selection criteria for the virulent bacteria versus the non-virulent bacteria will be part of the product.
Probably let them complete their product first. Tell everything about that. We are stopping
Just
like it.
the cofactor which involves in the formation of oric region, we can affect the cofactors.
Okay.
Okay. So it will be a change from species to species, strain to strain. So we can affect the virulent one, and we can degrade the plasmid.
So have you thought of how to deliver this? I mean, how will you do it as a product? You can do it in theory. You can do it on the Petri plate. How will you go to the human body doing it?
So we are supplying some supplements for that, which will attack only the. We are designing some molecules which will affect only the virulent bacteria.
Those molecules is what
Because
maybe later you
they
found.
have antigens. For any substance to enter the cell, we want some receptor, some entry path. So it will be specific for specific microorganism.
Okay.
You have to attack the same and you have to insert so that it will go to only those bacteria and it will affect the plasmid of those bacteria only.
Fair.
Very good.
Thank you so much. You have a point?
I got two ideas. One is that using computer-aided techniques where
You
we
the entire team, right?
yeah, we have two ideas. Sorry. One is computer-aided techniques where I went through my own teacher's research work, where it was they use computer-aided techniques to know about the receptor and the ligand interaction. We spoke about multi-level resistance bacteria, where we can know about the interactions between the receptor and the ligand. And one example I could give is that Shigella, whatever bacteria is there the subunit, there are two subunits where subunit A was responsible for whatever multi-drug, knowing about the interactions between the molecules and tackling that subunit will be one idea. And one more thing is that I read in a newspaper about using nasal cells in the treatment of spinal cord related disease, where they used many hosts as such, where only one host started producing nose in the spinal cord. Only one. So if so many can be resistant to whatever aimed at, why not change a little, modify something which made her to grow nose in spinal cord.
Basically, the second one has more to do with stem cells that you're talking
Yeah,
about.
correct.
Right? So you are saying it's a directed,
Using
regeneration of.
Because cells are somehow from inhalation.
So these are two products that you're thinking of. Right? So one is the complete elimination of plasmids, and two, you're saying you will use a stem cell therapy to do it.
and
Because for whatever.
computer-aided technology.
So you have three products.
No.
Technology is computer aided, and then you will use stem cells as
You
your
know the
lead.
interaction, what is
To identify
To identify what is the problem, what is
They use
making
the
it
computer.
multi-resistant, what is that level of protein, what is that level of
So you're talking about diagnosis.
We can't affect all the molecules, glycogen. So specifically we can attack the plasmid. It will become susceptible and we can kill the microbes.
So the specificity is what you will test. Very good.
Thank you so much. I don't think so.
I have an idea. We all know that most of the organic microorganisms in our surroundings, most of the microorganisms multiple resistance, multiple drug resistance. Most means almost all. So in we produce any new drugs, it will get resistance to the drug. So, but still, our body will produce an antibody which suppresses the activity of the foreign material which affects our body and suppresses its activity. So we use our own body first and defense mechanism to production of the antibodies, so antibiotics. To adapt this technique into production in the antibodies, we can use the second generation of the antibiotics.